Hi Pisces, happy birthday. Once again, we're still in your season, obviously, but I've done the your season messages. They're up on my channel already. I don't know if you want to, if you haven't, then you can go and check your message out. Okay, I haven't really referred this in the other readings today, but it is your birthday season, so as you know, then we're having your opposite sign, the full moon in Virgo now on Thursday, which is the eclipse moon. And we're getting some general messages, okay, for this week. The full moon is on Thursday, on the 14th. And yeah, let's get some messages for you, for Pisces. For the full moon. Okay, this one fell out. I think I should take that. So, the new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Let's set that one aside. Let's get one more for Pisces. Thank you. Take time to breathe out. Okay. And this one wants to come out. So a new start is coming, the new moon. So we've got two new moons. One is the Virgo. Okay. Got extra cards. I'm getting focus on your heart chakra. Focus on the crown and third eye. For you to be able to have clear thoughts and clear feelings, emotions. And let's see here. It's all about communication. Okay. Let's see. For Pisces, please. Trust. The universe has a plan for you. Butterfly is about change, transformation. Okay. There we go. And at the bottom of the deck is Celine. Bring light into somebody's dark sky. So I was thinking here, you know, what this card really meant is a time to give rather than take. And at the bottom of the deck, it actually makes sense with that card. Bring light into somebody's dark sky. Let's see. Let's do that. That one for me. there's something about speaking truth, maybe to someone in your life, which then will create a space to change, for change. It feels like you're a little bit lost, and you feel that at this moment you like you have no sort of direction in a way. Okay. Maybe you're confused, you feel like you're in the void, and the message here from your guides is to trust the universe, trust your guides, trust your angels, your passed on loved ones, that they have a plan for you, a direction, a new start. Okay, maybe in the next new moon. Virgo is the hermit, is the wise leader that makes those wise decisions. I'm getting making wise decisions by communicating something to someone, and all depending on how you communicate is how you're going to change that other person's day. Okay, there's something that you need to give, to say, not to give, could be to give, but to say, to take action on. Could be about friends, the community. So we've got AWAS, that indicates transportation. May represent a horse, a car, a plane, a boat, or other vehicle, movement and change for the better. So with this new start, okay, with this new start, maybe by telling someone something, it will create then a new start between you and them. Okay, but I think the message here is for you to consider how you're going to say something to someone, you know, speaking from the heart. There's a purpose for this message, because whatever it is, or this person that you have to say something or give or do, okay, you have to trust that by you making the right decision, by you understanding what you have to say to this person, you have to trust yourself. But before you go ahead and do so, you have to go within. Okay, take time to breathe out and clear your thoughts and your emotions, to give yourself the permission to make the right choice on how you're going to communicate something, and that changes this other person's experience, idea, feeling. You could be moving, okay, traveling. They could be moving or traveling towards you. But whatever it is, it's a start for a new beginning, okay? And it's time for you to provide, for you to put something on the table when it comes to you and somebody else. It's your turn to take action, okay? And that then will create movement, change. Maybe, like I said, it's a decision for you guys to travel, to move. It could be a friend, okay? by there being, by there creating opportunity for change, or creating opportunity to say something, brings in change. You could be seeing 33, or the number 6 could be important. 3 is about teamwork. It's about perfecting something, you know, making something better. 3 is about you, yourself, you know, the physical, the 3D and the 5D as well. It's about combining all those, you know, those 3 things. And that's what brings balance, justice, okay, into the situation. You trust that the universe has a plan for you, even though you feel that you're in the void. It could be that whatever you have to say, there's something about you or this other person that's heartbroken, or that's gone through quite a lot. Or maybe this person is sad or heartbroken because you haven't really spoken your truth before now. It's time to give rather than take. It's your turn to show up. You or this person is disappointed, sad, in regret for something because of betrayal. There's too many people here in the mix. It's Judgment Day. Big decisions coming up in order for this new start to begin. Something happened where you have to now make something better with you and someone. Exactly. The Tower, Temperance, and the Page of Cups. So it's like there's the sudden realization that you have to say sorry, or vice versa, okay? Which will then bring in a more stable energy, okay? An energy of healing. This 3 of Swords, heart, the betrayal, the sadness, okay? The disappointment. And now you are the one that has to make this right, I'm getting. You have to make something right to heal, okay? I'm mostly getting you, but if it's, you know, take it, if it's the other way around, then so might it be. But there's an apology here, and a time to give rather than take. I think there's a time now for an apology to be put on the table in order to heal this disappointment, regret, betrayal. Could be with a friend. There's something that you have to do this in order for you to move forward on your journey. It's about fixing something, making something right, closing up this cycle in order for you to move forward, even though you don't know where you're going. It could be for some as well that I'm getting, for a small portion of you, is that you have to decide that you have to then go and to someone. Maybe you have to move in order to be with that person, okay? Maybe this person is sad and disappointed because you haven't made any decision, or vice versa. There's something about movement, you know, moving from one point to another, from one city to another. Okay, but this change takes you to better, happier days, happy days. It gives you the opportunity, to birth something new. The Empress. Um, it's about, birthing something new. 333. Nine is about completions, completing cycles. 10 is the last one, but 9 is already focusing on that. 9 is about the self, and that's where you are at this point. You figuring out something with yourself. Okay, to say something, figuring out how you're going to give something, to do something, to create change and movement in the situation between you and somebody else. The Hermit, Ace of Wands, and then we've got another ruin. So you have to go within now with this Virgo full moon. The Hermit represents Virgo in the tarot. It's about, following your own light, your own intuition, by making clean, clear-cut, wise decisions. You or this other person is disappointed because a decision hasn't been made by now. And that's why you have to say sorry. We've got manas, which is the self, the individual, or the human race. It's time to give rather than take. You've got to give now to the collective, to your friends, to the community, to your family, to this person. Your attitude towards others and their attitudes towards you, friends, enemies, social order. So it was about a friend. Like I said, this is all about a friend, friendship, the community, a friend group. And it's time to, heal something. It's time to heal something. I keep on hearing, you've got to say sorry, you've got to apologize, you've got to make this right, you've got to make this right. If you don't do it, that new start's not coming. You've got to trust yourself. You've got to take that leap of faith and trust in yourself that by, making this decision, it's going to change the direction of something, which will lead you then to a new beginning. We've got another ruin, which is Isa, a challenge or frustration, psychological block to thought or activity, including grieveness. Okay, so, and the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So for some, then it could be then related to a love, a connection, a relationship. You've got to speak your truth. And I said, like in Scorpio's reading, sometimes you have to set aside your emotions and think clearly on how you're going to react with your emotions. Because sometimes if we just, it's a ball of emotions and we don't give space, for us to think clearly. So sometimes, there always has to be balance between our thoughts and our emotions. But depending on the situation, but in this situation, You have to, set your emotions aside and think clearly on how you're going to make something right, so that you can fill that cup again of emotions. You can fill it up again. Heal, transform, evolve, grow. Okay. This, if it is related to a loving connection, it could be then like someone from your childhood. It could be a very intense, deep connection that you have with someone. It could be, if it's not a loving relationship, well, romantic. It could be then with your family. It could be someone in your family that you have a strong connection with, and that with the strong connection, okay, that's why it's you feel it's impossible to let go, to forget and move forward. You have to deal with this before you move forward. Desperately. And if you don't set your emotions aside and think clearly with your thoughts and take action, it's going to continue creating more baggage for yourself and for this person. Okay, so let's see. Message for Pisces. One last message of guidance, advice for Pisces, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so the message is, don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Give your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. So this message could indicate for some of you that the situation, it's not about you having to say sorry. It could be about the other person. But I was mostly referring to you, so you take it however it fits, Pisces, okay? I hope this helped you. It is a pretty, clean, clear-cut message. You just have to, set your fears aside, embrace your truth, and there's something that you need to do to make something better between yourself and someone else, and that will then create space, opportunity to move forward and start a new beginning. Okay, so that's for you, Pisces. Thanks, guys.